Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Puskás.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And this is Nedved. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Seedorf. Now it's Nedved. Corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Araujo. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has left him in a heap. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Look at the space here. He's onside. Nedved made a good run there. Nicely aimed pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Seedorf. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So it is still 0-0. Nedved.
Oh, they can break here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nicely worked.
Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Thuram.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Opts for safety. Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Mbappe really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Bergomi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ferdinand. Nedved. And it's Pedri.
Out to the left it goes.
And this is Neymar.
It's Neymar!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Nedved has it out wide and in space.
That is a brilliant interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Messi. Messi.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Messi. He's gone for goal!
Thuram goes back to front.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Puskas knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta plays it long. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, what a ball!
There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's their
11.
second corner of the game.
Neymar. Numero 22. Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Lam. Il numero 5. Cambio di giocatori.
Chiellini.
And they win it back again.
And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element.
And the shot! And here's Nedved. Nedved! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind.
It's Dembele! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And the shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Baggio. Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Into the last 5 minutes. Lahm looking to play him in. Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just eases him off the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. Bergomi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, sweet feet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé, now it's Cruyff, he's found a way through. Dembele, Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez, so what can they make of this? Messi is onto it in a flash. And here's Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career. Climbs up big! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Played back into the centre. Oh, what a mistake! Vieira.
Now it's Cruyff.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's been drilled in.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. Now it's Puskás. Puskás! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And this is Neymar. There's the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Edmilson.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26.
So time for change.
Numero
And
11.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 5. Numero 21. Numero 10. Luis Suarez. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Lam. Il numero 17. Il numero 16. Il numero 6. Il numero 4.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo in with the challenge. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that wasn't far away. Strokes it back. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's in on goal. Great chance!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And he's taking no chances there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
And it's Baggio. And here's Nedved. Nedved. Pele. Vitinha.
And they can counter here.
Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Chiellini.
Lam. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through.
Nedved.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. And it's half-time here.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nedved. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Rodri threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vieira
Attempts a clearance.
Chiellini. Now it's from Mario.
That is lovely. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Thuram with the clearance. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Pass is just off target. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run.
Chance! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, whose goal is that? He's had a shot! It's in! And they're back in front!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Romario.
Romario really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he skips past his man, and here's Cruyff. Bergomi. And it's Cruyff. Pelé. Plenty to aim at here. Pelé! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. Hoisted in. He gets big. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff.
Real chance! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball, and he's in here. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Takes a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is ended up in no man's land. Sends it crossfield. Roberto Baggio. Rodri. Now there's a fine ball.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chips it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's gone looking for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. Out towards the flank. Delivered.
A header! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
Big chance! Goal!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away?
Goes for a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So what can they make of this? Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe.
And he's on his way!
Tries to play.
And a chance! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Decent chance! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Nedved. Nedved. Neymar.
And the shot!
Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
His big chance must be!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vitinha is there and he can pick it up. Del Piero. And the ball is out of play. Up towards the front line. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he plays one through. Cruyff. Nedved. Neymar. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Ferdinand. Rodri. And it's Nedved. And this is Del Piero.
Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nedved.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, super ball! The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's an errant pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Plenty.
He's having a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he can clear it away. Oh, that's nice. Araujo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Corner
11,
number 2 then.
Neymar. Numero 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 18, numero 14, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 21, il numero 6.
Baggio plays it short.
Rooney, il numero 22. Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's...
And the shot! Cleared without complication. Pedri. Oh, what a ball! This has gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space. Now it's Puskás. Chance, surely! He has done it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So is this the start of a comeback? And he's looking to catch him up. Now this could be a chance. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Pelé. Seedorf. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gently done. Played back into the centre. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good ball out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. No way through. Rodri. Pelé. Nesta cuts it out. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Konate, Platini, Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. The pass has gone astray. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Guendouzi. Now Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Dembele. Olise, and the pass is intercepted. France are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has left him in a heap. Thuram. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. Doué. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So it is still 0-0. Saliba. Conte. Can he get on the end of
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Michel Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Conte could move up a gear here. Doué. Vieira. Conte. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, good ball! Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! Mbappe for Olise. Konate. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Dembele. Conte. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba. Vieira. Conte. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Konate. Now Saliba. Threads one in. Mbappe!
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. France are looking to break at pace. It's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can clear it away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saliba plays it all the way forward. Doué. Now it's Benzema. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, cracking ball. And here's Platini. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good take in a good area.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the break is on. Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Now, can they get him away? He's onside! And it's Michel Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skims one in. Vieira gets it clear.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Elise's cross. Cleared away. That has been knocked clear. France are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. France looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Konate with a fine tackle. Doué unable to make it happen. Oh, what a mistake! Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, being awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is
And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Plays a sharp little ball here, and the through ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Moves it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lovely feet. And the number on the board is 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. And that is that. France are beaten, and they are...